Norway, a nation synonymous with peace, prosperity, and breathtaking natural beauty, experienced its darkest day on July 22, 2011. What began as a seemingly ordinary summer Friday quickly devolved into a nightmare, as a single individual unleashed a meticulously planned campaign of terror. This was not an attack from a foreign enemy, but from within, shattering the nation's sense of security and challenging its very identity. Today, we revisit the tragic events of that day, the lives lost, and the enduring impact of Anders Behring Breivik's horrific acts. The first strike came in the heart of Norway's capital, Oslo. At approximately 3:25 p.m., a powerful car bomb, constructed from fertilizer and fuel oil, detonated outside the office of Prime Minister Jens Stoltenberg in the government quarter. The blast ripped through the high-rise buildings, shattering windows for blocks around, sending debris flying, and creating a scene of utter chaos. 8 innocent lives were extinguished in an instant, and dozens more were injured. The initial confusion was immense. Was this an accident? A gas leak? Or something far more sinister? As emergency services rushed to the scene, a chilling realization began to set in: this was a deliberate act of terror. But the horror in Oslo was merely a diversion, a calculated prelude to an even more devastating act. Just hours later, dressed in a police uniform, the perpetrator, Anders Behring Breivik, arrived at Utøya Island, a small, picturesque island hosting the annual summer camp of the Labour Party's youth wing. Posing as a police officer responding to the Oslo bombing, he gained access to the island. What followed was an unimaginable massacre. For over an hour, Breivik systematically hunted down and shot unarmed teenagers and young adults, trapping them on the island. 69 people, many of them children, lost their lives in a brutal and senseless act of violence. The sheer scale of the tragedy, the cold-blooded nature of the killings, and the vulnerability of the victims sent shockwaves across the globe. Survivors recounted harrowing tales of hiding, swimming for their lives, and witnessing unspeakable horrors. The world watched in disbelief as a nation known for its peaceful disposition grappled with such profound evil. Anders Behring Breivik, a right-wing extremist with a warped ideology, later confessed to both attacks. His motives, laid out in a lengthy manifesto, were a chilling mix of anti-immigrant, anti-multicultural, and anti-Marxist sentiments. He saw himself as a crusader against what he perceived as the Islamization of Europe and the betrayal of traditional Norwegian values. His acts were not random, they were a calculated attempt to spark a revolution, to force society to confront his extremist views. He was ultimately found sane and sentenced to 21 years in prison, with the possibility of indefinite extensions, a sentence that reflects Norway's commitment to justice and its unique legal system. The 2011 Norway attacks left an indelible scar on the nation. Yet, in the face of such unspeakable horror, Norway responded not with vengeance, but with an unwavering commitment to its democratic values, its openness, and its compassion. The memory of the 77 lives lost serves as a constant reminder of the dangers of extremism and the importance of vigilance. But it also stands as a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit, and a nation's resolve to heal, to remember, and to continue building a society founded on tolerance and understanding. The day Norway wept became a day the world witnessed its remarkable resilience.